Just waiting for a couple more people to come before we start our live. Again, thank you all for being here so far. Hey everybody!
Hey guys, how are you doing today?
Thank you all for coming to the YouTube Live. This is kind of like our first time in a while since we've done this YouTube Live. We're super excited to demo our QS2536 and my screen. Also, for the drawing for the ink, you guys still have time to the end of the live to go ahead and put your name in and go into kbaleanu at expressscreen.com to get your free Choice of Union ink. So let's get started on the demos.
All right, so a bit of an explanation on our teaser that we sent out on the video and an email as well. We were talking about saving labor cost. Right now, if you own a shop, you know it's tough to find an employee. And so the point of what we're trying to get to here is that using our direct thermal screen making system, you eliminate the need for having employees. And we have some people on who already have our product and they're just wanting to learn a bit more, maybe some tips and tricks, and that's great too. We have some people on here for the first time who are wanting to take a look and say, what is this all about? And we're going to cover that as well. So direct to thermal DT, or what we call direct to screen or DTS, but ours works a little bit differently. There's no water, no emulsion, and no darkroom. And so we completely eliminate every aspect of conventional screen making. And when I mean aspect of it. So there's no washout sink, no darkroom, not only are you saving, so the aspect of it is that you don't have to have a couple of employees doing this. Our equipment does it for you. And as we know, it's difficult to get employees, right? The aspect of that is that while we consider our process better, also it's a type of system. Whereas you're not with our process. So it basically, the whole point of this is that your new employee could be your QS2536, your screen, or whatever exposure product. Will do anything that can. So this is part of why our process is and why we think you can skip an employee. One that you can't find, you can use our system instead. First on our list, and I want to take a look and see if there were any questions right quick. Let me take a look. I'm blind as a bat, so I'm just looking.
Hey Shama, hey Liz. I hope I said that right, Liz. Oh my god, wait, is that Steve from Denver? Hey Steve. I missed that one.
So what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to set up on QS2536. We've got Heidi here in South today. Thank you so much, Miss Heidi. We really appreciate it. Where we're looking at the questions is a bit of a distance away, and I'm an old guy. I can't see that far, so we'll try and do the best that we can. So QS2536. So Heidi will follow me over. Some of you are familiar with this. A valve was treated up. Remember, probably 6 months ago, I guess it was. So, if you're looking over here, what all the QS can do. So this is an image that I've inverted. As you can set half tones. Either one, because there is built-in rip, and here we're doing 60 lines per inch at a 37-degree angle. And all I do is hit OK, apply, and print. And right now it's going to send data to the QS2536. Take it just a few seconds, and then we're going to burn that image onto the screen. A lot of people will ask, do you have different mesh counts? Well, we do. We sell a 70 mesh, a 120, and a 200. But our mesh works a lot differently than conventional mesh. So our 70 is going to be equivalent to, say, 110 to 135 conventional. Our 120 is going to be roughly 155 to 35. 255 to 305. We find most of our customers, the 120 becomes a expensive mesh. Another quick question that we usually get is, okay, so how much does this cost to do this? Well, there's no consumables with the QS2536 or any of our exposure units. It's simply electricity. So really not costing you much of anything. The mesh is your only consumable, and on this size of frame right here, this is a 21 by 23, you get a 15 by 7 inch image area, and you're looking at about $6.57. Getting back to the labor conversation that we had and save on labor, it only takes about 3 to 3.5 minutes to stretch a frame and about 90 seconds to burn it. I mean, you don't even have emulsion dried on a conventional frame at this point. This is a very economical way to save money and to save time. Right now, the thermal head's past the screen, it's putting a hole wherever we want ink to through at, and it has finished the image and it's returning back to the home position.
You can also do 1,000 impressions, like 1,000, what's it called? You can continue
1,000
to
impressions.
get 1,000 impressions, keep using it. And I mean, again, it's only costing you $6 and like a couple. And just, again, sometimes I'll leave it up with plastic ink and I come back in like a day or two and I can just pick it up, keep screen printing it. This thing just helps everything go away a lot faster.
So we're going to try and get a good angle on it where you can see it at. So, and that's the level of detail that it pulls out. Another question that we get asked at the show is, well, you guys only do single color demonstrations at the show. One of the main reasons we do that is because start to finish would about, say, 7 minutes for me to do it. So that's why we don't. But I have a 2-color that I set up over here, and we'll take a look at it right quick. Here, a lot of people say, well, I can't steer mix, so I can't. So multiple colors, absolutely no problem at all. And so can I do similar process and 4-color process? Well, you certainly can. This is a 4-color process job that we did, I don't know, probably about a year and a half ago. We've got several simulated process jobs that we've done as well. So it's exactly like conventional, just only easier with our process.
My screen time?
Huh?
My screen time?
Yeah, I think we're just about up to my screen time. Anybody have any questions for us?
One of the questions is that they think it looks a little wonky. The stream is a little bit wonky.
Well, it's probably because we have the door closed and we don't have. Maybe that helps.
Is that better, y'all? Hopefully that's better. Well, I guess this is my screen time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm kind of more educated on the my screen than on the QS2536. This thing is way more simple for me to understand. Basically, all you really need is the my screen, the unit, and then you go ahead and you get the startup kit. Startup kit comes with the frame, the board, the squeegee, the tape, and 5 pieces of that mesh. So this my screen right here saves me time, money, fast cleanup, labor. You really just need like 1 or 2 people. So you have your frame right here. It's going to be the max image size is going to be 8 by 11, and then the max frame size is going to be 11 by 17. So this is like, my screen's perfect for small little images, something like sweet and simple. So you're going to go ahead and get your frame, and then you go ahead and you get your double-sided tape, put it on all 4 sides of the frame, and then you have our mesh, which is the magic of burning the screen. So right here, so one thing I like to remember is you go ahead and put the side to sticky, shiny sticky. So you go ahead and put that on the my screen, and most people on our live have the my screen, so maybe that's how easy it is. So you're gonna go ahead and you have the mesh already on it. And you can obviously do this on a computer. You can use any software, CorelDRAW, Illustrator, whatever you're using, and you just get your USB cord and plug it in to the computer, to my screen. Or you can go ahead and you can use the My Screen app that I actually downloaded here. So you have to download Venlo. It's an Italian app. So you go ahead on Venlo, go to import photos. And so basically the whole point of this is that you can go ahead and take any picture. So I'm going to go on my camera roll right now, or camera. I'm going to take a picture of me. And then you're going to go to Venlo, take that picture, import, and then you can go on these different kind of fonts. Not fonts, but go ahead and make it better. Obviously, I look like a little copy right here. But you can go ahead and make it a cute little like cartoon. It's just something like super easy and simple. And then I have to connect to the Wi-Fi router real quick to make sure that it actually can print. So you can, like I said, go on the computer or from your phone. From there, we're going to go on the My Screen app, and then I just go get a photo like so. And obviously you would have to go in depth and like kind of, you can go ahead and play around with it and like fix it, but I'm just doing a quick demo. So we got a picture, so I'm gonna go ahead and press print, and then I'm gonna transfer image, and then we're gonna go ahead and burn our image. Okay, and then from there it just went from my phone to the machine. I'm gonna hold down and it's gonna burn seconds. I don't know if Jay knows, but obviously everyone probably knows we use no cold, no Darkroom, no Emulsion, no water. Right here, as you can see, it's burning. I don't know if you want to get closer to get a better image. Hopefully I look cute in this picture. And you can do the 200 and the DPI is 203, which is not terrible for the My Screen is known for just getting doing small cute little images, and you can kind of just do cartoons. You can do cute little for example little logos. So you have your printing board, and I have a little sample right here to go ahead and do it. Put it on there, and let me get my ink. Okay, let's put some ink on this baddie. And you can use any ink, any kind of material. The only thing the My Screen does is just burn everything for you. So the ink and the what you're gonna print on is all up to you. I'm just adding as much as possible so I can get it. Okay, and let me get my smoothie. Also, we have this frame where you go ahead and put this in the middle of 2 frames and clamp it, and you can go ahead and put it on a press. But since I'm just demoing it, I'm just going to go ahead and right here and just simply do a quick demo on the board. Oh. And and this is the cartoon app. Again, you can go complete with 30 seconds to burn. And does anyone have any questions about the My Screen? As I would love to answer. This is your time to kind of ask about the My Screen, since it is super easy to use and it's super affordable as well. It's not going to cost you to go bankrupt, but it's definitely way easier. Then after I'm done with this, I go ahead and I put it in the dryer. Goes in there for 10 seconds, and then from there, it's like I'd say I'm doing a shirt. Get my shirts on each of my press. Have my screen already burned, and just go down, boom, down, boom. So it's pretty simple. Is there any preguntas?
Quick hello. Hey, Bella. Good to see you on here. We missed you.
Hey, Bella. Yeah, we missed you here. It's kind of depressing without you. I miss my bestie. No, I was right.
DeFab. Hey, guys. Good to hear from you as well. And we had one person who needed more information, and if you wanted to, if you could email us at info@expressscreen, we can send you over some more literature or set up a time that we could talk to you and a little bit more about the process and what type of equipment that might work for you. So, anybody got anything else? Let's see. It was one other thing I was going to bring up. I don't remember now. Did you mention that it was beta?
Oh, I didn't know
the program
it was beta.
No. On the little My Screen app, it's under beta right now, so they're going to revise it and then release it. So you can download it right now, but it's going to be revised pretty soon. The beta version, of course, is free at this point. So again, our whole point in this is that you can take any piece of our exposure equipment and reduce your labor costs significantly, and I do mean significantly. Also, you're going to free up space in your shop. You're not going to have all the other unnecessary equipment that conventional screen printers have, and you're going to get more detail in a shorter period of time using our process.
Especially with the My Screen, it's so portable. People are like, oh, I can't get the big QS2536 because I have no room. You can literally put this in your living room. You can put this in your nightstand. It's so easy. I mean, the only thing I think people have an issue with is maybe designing, but I kind of sometimes, this might sound bad to say, but I just go ahead and get an image from Pinterest just to get inspo, copy and paste that into CorelDRAW, and then easily just burn it in 30 seconds, and I have some cute little strips for myself instead of paying a lot of money at Paxton or Brandy. I can just make some myself. that's just a little tip out there for someone. Is there any questions for Heidi?
Let's see.
I can't. Oh, I guess I could.
Say, Jasmina said, what is the difference between the printer 200 and the 2536? I know the 2536 has more quality, let's see, in the printing, but for what is used, one and the other.
Okay, so the differences between the QS200 and the 2536 are this. Let me give you their similarities first. They both use the same sizes of frames. They'll use our standard 21 by 23, which will give you a 15 by 17 inch image area. They'll also use a 22 by 31 frames, and you'll get 18 or 17 and a half by 25 inch image area with those. They both can be used on manual presses and auto presses. They both use the same mesh, so the QS 70, 120, and 200 mesh. You make the frames exactly the same way. So now for the differences on them. So the 2536, an 18-inch wide thermal head, it's huge, and it makes a single pass at 1200 DPI. The QS 200 has a 4-inch thermal head, and it makes 4 passes, and it does it at 600 DPI. So those are the main differences between the two. And then I'll add in the final 2 differences in it, and that is there's about $3,500 worth of difference between the cost of it. So the 2536 costs about $3,500 more than the 200, but you get a lifetime warranty on the thermal head from Riso. And so a lot of people justify that as the difference of going ahead and getting the 2536.
Yeah, that's true. We're also like the #1 North America distributor. So if you have any issues like tech issues with like the machines, you would come to us and we would help you out like ASAP with this, with like any issues that you guys may have. Even if that's with like, hey, I need help separating a color, can you help me real quick? Or just any tech issue. When you first get it, you're gonna be like, how do I use this? I need help. I mean, you're gonna set up a time with us and we'll go ahead and help you guys out.
We've got a lot of videos out there that are helpful to do it, but if you have any questions, we don't mind you calling in to talk to us, and we're happy to take the time to help you out with that. So.
Okay. And then Michael Screen Printing asked, how fast can you receive an image, burn the image, and then print?
From the time you click print, if it's and so the data size will make a difference. It's roughly somewhere between 10 seconds and 20 seconds to send it to the printer. You click print on this size of frame, it's exactly 90 seconds. So total time from the time you click print till the time you can pull the screen off is under 2 minutes.
Pretty fast.
Okay. And then Stitch asked, is the 2536 the big red machine for 16-inch by 24 screens?
20 by 24 is kind of the standard size for this. We don't use the standard screens. We use the Riso stretch frames, and these are 21 by 23, which will fit in any 20 by 24 press.
Okay. That's it.
No more questions then? All right, what we're going to do on the drawing is we had a bunch of new names come in, so we want to make sure that we give everybody a shot at it. So if you did not pre-sign up and you're interested in the drawing, make sure to message us at
kbaleanu at expressscreen.com.
You can spell that out for us?
Yeah, I would love to. It's K, B as in boy, ALEANU at expressscreen.com. Everyone thinks it's with an E, but it's with an X.
X, yeah.
So when I mean, come on, a free ink, that's usually like $100 or something like that. You guys can get for free. What are you guys doing? I think that's a good little prize.
I think it is too. Yeah, I mean,
I was thinking of like maybe an autograph from Kayli and Jay, but that's a little bit
an
of
autograph selfie from us.
that's a little bit of a stretch.
So, and on that ink, it's ink of your choice. We're trying to make it of better value. So it's any Stellar White Series Union ink. So, I mean, if you want to choose black, go ahead. But we were thinking maybe you'd want the white ink, knowing how expensive white inks are right now. So, and make sure that you send in your entry to Miss Kayli. That's East Coast Kayli, and you get your entry in. And what we'll do is we'll get all those entries in by this afternoon, and we'll do the drawing tomorrow, and we'll post it at the end of this once this Facebook Live gets posted to our YouTube channel, we'll type it in on who the winner is on it. Okay? All right. Any other questions?
Looks like everyone.
All right.
Everyone said you're
Listen, we
done.
want to say thank you so much for coming and watching. We really appreciate it. It's been a while since we've done this. We should have done it a little bit
We're
more.
probably gonna do way more. So if you guys have any more suggestions that you guys want us to do, like
Yeah.
more videos about this, because I mean we do have trade shows, but not everyone can make certain location trade shows. So if you guys have a lot of questions, be like, hey, we want to see more lives. Let's do more demos. We can get some ideas from you guys. We can do more lives if you guys would like that. But
We
thank
can-
you. Oh,
No, that's what I was
go
going to
ahead.
say. And if it's something as simple as say, hey, I'd love to go more in depth on the Goka Pro 100 and see, we'd be happy to do that. We're happy to take suggestions and so we can have content to work with at this point, right?
Yeah. So thank you everyone that came out. We really do appreciate it. Again, it was kind of a little nerve-wracking first live kind of together, but we're kind of the dream team on the trade show, so kind of the dream team on the live. But again, thank you so much for everyone that came. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
Peace.